Hi guys, everyone can see what you are saying. Okay. Okay. How I load? How I share? Panel. Mm, okay, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our very first session on remote sensing. My name is Warki Safale, and I will be guiding you through this fascinating field that help us study the Earth from space. Today, we will explore what remote sensing is, how it works, and why it is so important for mapping, for agriculture and environmental monitoring. So let us get started. And don't forget to ask your question in the chat. Very good. Let us start from chapter 1. I'm going to present Introduction to Fundamentals of Remote Sensing. As you observe from this slide, just we have around 5 main contents under chapter 1 uh, related to fundamentals of remote sensing. The first content is about concept and the definition of remote sensing. The second sub-content is about the historical development of remote sensing. And the third sub-content that we will see in this chapter is about use or importance of remote sensing and about application of remote sensing. And the next point is about application of remote sensing. And the last subcontent for this unit is so let's start from the concept and the definition of remote sensing. What is remote sensing? How we can define it? Here it says remote sensing is a science and art of obtaining information about an object, an area, or phenomena through the analysis of data acquired by a device that is not in a physical contact with the object or with the area or phenomena under investigation. On the other hand, we can also define the concept of remote sensing just by saying it is the use of electromagnetic radiation sensors to record images of the environment which can be interpreted to yield useful information. A simple example for remote sensing is if you are reading those texts from this slide, you are just doing remote sensing. While we read those texts from the slide, we use the sensor, the data, and the analysis. We use our eyes instead of sensor as a data just impulses acquired by your eyes corresponding to the amount of light reflected from the light and dark areas on the screen. As analysis, just we can consider our mental or our brain as a computer interpreting the letters, the words, and the sentences to derive information. Generally, Remote sensing is the science of acquiring information about the Earth's surface without actually being in contact with it. This is done by sensing and recording reflected or emitted energy and processing, analyzing, and applying that information. Look the below figure, which shows the general flow of remote sensing. Here, there is a satellite which may serve as a sensor, have a capacity to detect information about the resource or about the Earth's surface at a distance. The reflected solar radiation, uh, incidence of the solar radiation upon the natural vegetations or forests, incidence of the rays of the sun also upon over the water body, over the grass, over the bare land, over the paved road, over the built up areas. After a certain time, those incident rays reflected back and captured by the sensor. This process is generally what we call remote sensing. I think you are clear with the concept and the definition of remote sensing. Thank you very much for our today's live session. Next time we will see about the historical development of remote sensing. Thank you very much. Kotulali, Nugara Big. What was in it? Actually, that's in the stream.